In this video, we're diving into the final chapter, the 5 steps to achieving deep focus, a powerful method that can transform the way you think, work, and solve problems. Most people struggle with distractions and burnout, but true success doesn't come from working harder. It comes from thinking smarter and focusing deeper. Whether you're a student, entrepreneur, or professional, mastering deep focus will give you a massive edge. We'll break down the 5 essential steps that high achievers use to enhance their concentration, boost productivity, and unlock creative breakthroughs. Plus, we'll explore how to apply these principles to your daily work, business, or studies. If you're ready to train your mind to think deeper, work smarter, and achieve more, this video is for you. Let's get started. Chapter 6. The 5 Steps to Achieving Deep Focus. Step 1. Practicing focused thinking, 20-minute exercise. The first step toward deep focus is practicing intentional thinking for 20 minutes. Just as a marathon requires gradual training, deep focus also demands preparation. Most people struggle to focus for long periods initially, so developing this habit through structured exercises is essential. How to practice. 1. Choose a problem and focus solely on it for 20 minutes. 2. Repeat this exercise at least 5 times a day for 2 weeks. 3. Select problems that are logically solvable within this time frame, such as math problems for students or work-related challenges for professionals. The goal is not necessarily to solve the problem, but to train the brain to think deeply without distractions. Over time, this strengthens cognitive endurance, boosts confidence, and shifts the mindset toward problem-solving through logical reasoning. The power of focused thinking. Many people assume that if they can't solve a problem immediately, they never will. However, those who persist often experience a breakthrough moment where the solution suddenly becomes clear. This builds self-belief and transforms problem-solving from a stressful task into an enjoyable challenge. By consistently practicing this approach, individuals realize that even the most complex problems can be solved with deep, structured thinking. This mindset shift leads to greater problem-solving efficiency at work and in daily life. Applying this in daily life. 1. Use commute time effectively. Instead of mindless scrolling or casual thoughts, spend 20 minutes thinking through a specific issue. 2. Develop a routine. Once 20-minute sessions become comfortable, extend the time or tackle more difficult problems. 3. Take control of thoughts. Instead of being occupied by random distractions, direct thinking toward meaningful goals. Focused thinking is a skill that can be developed, much like muscle training. By making it a habit, one can enhance cognitive performance, increase efficiency, and find greater enjoyment in work and problem-solving. Step 2. Thinking slowly. The 2-hour deep focus practice. Once the ability to focus for 20 minutes has been developed, it's time to extend that duration. This step involves training the mind to think deeply about a single problem for 2 hours. While anyone can practice 20-minute deep thinking with ease, sustaining focus for 2 hours requires deliberate effort. Just as a runner gradually increases endurance before attempting a marathon, deep focus must be strengthened progressively. At first, thinking about a single problem for 2 hours may seem daunting. It requires patience and discipline, and frustration may arise when solutions don't come easily. However, instead of straining the mind to force answers, this step focuses on developing slow, deliberate thinking. A key principle in mastering slow thinking is learning to stay mentally relaxed. Just as an experienced swimmer moves efficiently without excessive exertion, deep thinkers must release tension and focus calmly. Tension leads to fatigue and reduces problem-solving ability, while slow, steady thinking enhances clarity and creativity. To practice, find a comfortable chair that supports the neck and maintain a relaxed posture. Close your eyes and allow thoughts to flow naturally, treating the process as a mental walk rather than a race. This relaxed state allows sustained deep thinking without exhaustion. Surprisingly, slowing down thoughts often leads to more insights and better problem solving. To progress beyond this stage, mastering slow thinking is essential. When deep thinking no longer feels tiring and becomes a natural part of daily life, the foundation for higher levels of focus has been established. Integrating slow thinking into daily life. One of the easiest ways to practice slow thinking is before bed. Lying down comfortably and thinking about a problem until falling asleep helps train the mind to sustain focus. If an idea emerges, it can be noted down before resuming rest. Another effective time to practice is upon waking up, continuing the previous night's thoughts while still in a relaxed state. Walking in nature is another excellent way to develop slow thinking. A peaceful stroll allows thoughts to unfold gradually, providing a natural rhythm for deep focus. Using a treadmill at a slow pace can also enhance concentration, as the stationary surroundings reduce distractions. Incorporating slow thinking into work or study is equally valuable. Sitting in a relaxed posture while reading or problem solving can increase concentration and reduce mental fatigue. In contrast, a rigid and tense posture often leads to faster burnout and reduced efficiency. By regularly practicing slow thinking in various aspects of life, deep focus becomes second nature. This approach minimizes stress, enhances problem-solving ability, and fosters a mindset that enjoys thinking rather than seeing it as a burden. Step 3. Maintaining optimal conditions. Sustaining deep focus all day. At this stage, deep focus has become a natural part of daily life, and the ability to sustain attention for long periods has significantly improved. However, as deep focus intensifies, maintaining peak physical and mental condition becomes crucial. Just as a runner training for a full marathon gradually increases endurance, the mind must also be conditioned to sustain prolonged deep thinking. A key component of this phase is incorporating regular exercise. Engaging in at least 1 hour of physical activity each day is essential, not for fitness alone, but as a tool to optimize mental clarity and energy. The goal is not excessive physical exertion, but maintaining an ideal state for sustained focus. Overexertion can lead to exhaustion and decrease cognitive function, so moderation is key. Throughout the week, deep thinking sessions should continue, with 2-hour focus periods maintained as in the previous stage. On weekends, 1 full day should be dedicated to thinking deeply about a single problem. With consistent exercise and mental conditioning, sustaining deep focus for extended periods becomes natural. The power of physical and mental conditioning. Regular exercise has profound effects beyond physical health. It directly influences motivation, confidence, and enthusiasm for work and life. Those who integrate exercise into their daily routine often experience a noticeable increase in drive and mental sharpness, far beyond what external rewards like a salary increase could provide. Unlike temporary boosts in motivation from financial incentives, the energy and passion generated through physical activity continue to build over time. When in peak condition, individuals set clearer, more ambitious goals and have the determination to pursue them. In contrast, when physical and mental states deteriorate, people tend to lose sight of their aspirations and fall into aimless routines. A person in peak condition navigates life with purpose, much like a well-steered ship, while someone in poor condition drifts without direction, swayed by external circumstances. Maintaining optimal condition prevents falling into negative cycles, where lack of energy leads to decreased motivation, which in turn results in poor decision-making and diminished focus. This concept aligns with Maslow's hierarchy of needs. When basic physical and mental well-being is compromised, higher cognitive functions, including problem-solving and creativity, are significantly impaired. Integrating peak performance into daily life. Achieving and sustaining peak condition requires a combination of structured physical activity and mindful thinking. Slow, deliberate thinking, similar to meditative reflection, helps calm the mind and cultivate deep focus. Meanwhile, exercise prepares the brain for optimal engagement, making deep thinking more effective and sustainable. Those who fail to incorporate physical conditioning into their deep focus routine may find themselves unable to exit the state of intense concentration at will, leading to exhaustion or burnout. However, by balancing regular exercise with structured thinking practices, individuals can seamlessly transition between focused work and recovery, maximizing both productivity and long-term well-being. Ultimately, deep focus thrives when the mind and body are in sync. By maintaining optimal physical and mental conditions through consistent habits, individuals can unlock their highest potential and sustain deep focus effortlessly. Step 4. Maximizing brain activity. Thinking for 7 days. At this stage, deep focus reaches its peak. The ability to sustain concentration for prolonged periods has been developed through previous steps, and now it's time to push cognitive limits by dedicating an entire week to solving a single complex problem. Just as a marathon runner builds endurance before attempting a full race, deep focus requires gradual training before reaching full immersion. For those new to this level of deep focus, setting aside a full week, such as during a vacation or break, can provide the uninterrupted time necessary for deep focus. The goal is to think about one problem intensely for 7 days, allowing the mind to fully engage with it even during sleep. Initially, little progress may be seen, but by continuously focusing on the issue, the brain eventually shifts into a high-alert state, treating the problem as a matter of survival. The power of deep focus. At this stage, selecting a problem of significant complexity and importance is crucial. When a problem carries real meaning, something that could change one's life or have a major impact, it creates a natural drive for deep focus. Just as investors closely monitor market fluctuations when they have substantial money at stake, the mind becomes more engaged when it recognizes the high stakes of solving a difficult problem. With consistent practice, the brain adapts to extended deep focus. By the 3rd day of sustained thinking, a shift occurs where all mental energy is directed toward the problem, and external distractions fade. This is a state of complete deep focus, where solutions often appear unexpectedly, whether upon waking up or during routine activities. Applying this in daily life. Deep focus on a problem for 7 days is a challenge, but it is one of the most powerful exercises in cognitive development. The process trains the mind to operate at its highest potential, creating a state where problem-solving becomes instinctual. Those who persist, even if they do not succeed initially, will eventually experience the full power of deep focus. This step also highlights the importance of a balanced approach, thinking deeply but at a sustainable pace. Combining slow, deliberate thinking with consistent effort leads to deep insights and, ultimately, a sense of enjoyment in the process. By continuously challenging the brain with meaningful problems, the habit of deep focus strengthens, unlocking higher levels of creativity and problem-solving ability. Step 5. A shift in values. Experiencing deep focus for over a month. Reaching the final stage of deep focus is like completing a full marathon and discovering a new version of yourself. At this point, deep focus becomes second nature, allowing for sustained periods of deep thinking whenever necessary. The ability to fully engage in a subject goes beyond problem solving. It expands understanding, transforms perspectives, and leads to a fundamental shift in values. For deep focus to be effective, there must be an unwavering belief that the work being done is the most important thing in the world. Without this conviction, engagement remains superficial, and true potential is never fully realized. The greatest achievers in any field, whether chess grandmasters, world-class athletes, or groundbreaking scientists, deeply believe in the significance of their work. This belief fuels their ability to immerse themselves fully and push the limits of their abilities. The power of value transformation. Values are not formed overnight, but are shaped through repeated experiences. Long-term deep focus naturally leads to a shift in perspective, bringing clarity about what is meaningful and what is trivial. As one becomes fully immersed in their work, the process of generating ideas and solving problems becomes a deeply rewarding experience, much like nurturing a creative project or raising a child. This heightened awareness creates a new way of seeing the world, where distractions lose their appeal and purpose-driven work takes center stage. A sustained immersion of at least a month allows individuals to recognize the true value of deep focus. With this realization, the mindset shifts from simply completing tasks to fully embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. Those who experience this transformation gain not only an enhanced ability to think critically and creatively, but also a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment. Anyone can achieve deep focus. Reaching a state of complete deep focus requires dedication and training. The 5 steps introduced in this journey are designed to build up one's ability to focus deeply. Even without reaching the highest level of deep focus, simply mastering each step leads to significant improvements in learning, productivity, and overall well-being. By developing the habit of structured thinking, stress-free concentration, maintaining peak physical and mental condition, and experiencing prolonged deep focus, individuals unlock their true potential. These steps help break free from the cycle of stress and inefficiency, replacing it with a virtuous cycle of productivity, creativity, and enjoyment in work and life. The ultimate competitive edge: focused thinking. In today's fast-changing world, the greatest asset is not just knowledge, but the ability to think deeply and creatively. The most successful companies recognize this, investing heavily in acquiring top talent with strong problem-solving skills. Deep focus is not only a personal advantage, it is a crucial asset in business, innovation, and success. True success doesn't come from just working harder. It comes from fully engaging with meaningful challenges. By developing deep focus, anyone can unlock new levels of insight, productivity, and fulfillment. Whether for personal growth, academic excellence, or career advancement, mastering deep focus is the key to achieving both success and happiness. Epilogue: The Power of Deep Focus. The author's journey with deep focus was a life-changing experience, revealing the secrets of productivity, creativity, and happiness. Initially unsure if his experience was unique, he sought validation from Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, the renowned psychologist behind the concept of flow. Csikszentmihalyi was intrigued, acknowledging that while some aspects aligned with existing research, the structured approach was groundbreaking. Further experiments, including a student's 40-day deep focus challenge, proved that this state of intense concentration wasn't just a personal anomaly, it was a trainable skill. As word spread, business professionals showed immense interest, recognizing deep focus as a powerful tool for success. Deep focus is for everyone. This book is just the beginning. Just as silent reading became a universal skill, deep focus could soon be recognized as an ability anyone can develop. The author hopes more people will adopt and refine these techniques, unlocking their full potential in work, study, and life. Final thoughts. Deep focus is the key to mastering any field. Whether you're a student, entrepreneur, or creative professional, harnessing this skill will transform the way you think, work, and achieve success. Start training your focus today and experience the power of uninterrupted, high-performance thinking. Subscribe for more insights on productivity, deep work, and personal growth.